Now, what is an executive? Who is in the charge of administration of your school? Who takes important decisions in a school or a university? In any organization, some office holder has to take decision and implement those decisions. We call this activity administration or management, but administration requires a body at the top that will take policy decision or the big decision, supervise and coordinate the routine administrative functioning. You may have heard about that the executive of a big company, banks, industrial units. Every formal group has a body of those who function as a chief administrator or the executives of that organization. Some office holders decide the policy and rules and regulation, and then some office holders implement those decisions in the actual day-to-day functioning of the organization. The word executive means a person of a body of a person that looks after implementation of the rules and regulation in actual practice. In the case of government also, one body may also take policy decision and decide what about the rules and regulation, while the other one would be in the charge of implementing those rules. The organ of the government that primarily looks after the function of the implementation and administration is called an executive. What are the principal functions of the executive? Executive is a branch of government responsible for the implementation of the laws and policies adopted by the legislature. The executive is often involved in framing of policy. The official designation of the executive vary from the country to country. Some countries have president while others have the chancellors. The executive branch is not just about the president, prime ministers, and ministers. It also extends to the administrative machinery, civil servants, or the heads of the government, and the ministers saddled with overall responsibility to the government policy are together known as the political executive, and those responsible for day-to-day administration are called the permanent executive. Now, if we talk about the this given in the small cartoon, I remember somebody saying that executive in a democracy is accountable to the people. Is that also true of executive in a big company? Aren't they called CEOs? Who are they accountable to? It was and